Mic check, 1 2. Mic check, 1 2. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another game of Boulder Collegians baseball here from Scott Carpenter Park in Boulder, Colorado. Today we have a Mile High Collegiate Baseball League matchup between the visiting Fort Collins Bandits and your Boulder Collegians. First pitch from Grayson Gifford is in for strike one. Second ball is hit fouled on the first base line for ball number one. Collegians coming off a two-game series with the visiting Dodge City A's, having one loss and one win in that series. A dominant win coming on Thursday night as Gifford strikes out the first batter for the Bandits. There is one out now in the top of the first.
Second baseman, number 4, Jackson. Oh, wrong side. Designated hitter, number 5, Tommy Ollett.
Tommy Ollett's coming up to bat for the Bandits. This is the first league game for the Collegians. Collegians are 2-1 on the year. Gifford with the pitch, fastball is in for strike number one. A scorching hot day on the Front Range today, reaching up into the 90s, but a beautiful night here for this 7 p.m. matchup. This ball is hit high in the air down the first base line and goes foul just near the Bandits dugout. Oh-2 count here with one out in the top of the first. Grayson Gifford, young man hailing out of Denver, Colorado, going to Denver South High School. Committed to play baseball at Azusa Pacifica University in California. 0-2 pitch is in, high and outside the zone for ball one. Gifford, 1 year out of high school, chose not to go to Azusa Pacifica this year because many California schools did not play baseball. Azusa Pacifica did indeed have a season, a very successful one. But Gifford will not go until next year. This ball is grounded to short. Ackerman gets it. Throws to first. 4 out, number 2.
Shortstop, number 8, Bryce Leafgren.
Bryce Leafgren coming up to bat for the Bandits. Gifford, this is his second start of the season. He started in the first matchup for the Collegians against the Denver Browns. Traditionally a PO, but he did hit in that Denver Browns game. This first ball is in for strike one. In Gifford's first year out of high school, he coached the JV baseball team at his alma mater, Denver South. This ball is popped up into deep second and is caught for out number 3. So 1-2-3 inning to start here for the Collegians. Bandits cannot get anything going there, and we are 0-0 going into the bottom of the first.
bottom of the first for the Collegians, left fielder number 23, Nick Upstill.
Bottom of the second inning here, no score between the Collegians and the Bandits. Nick Upstill leading off for Boulder. First ball is in for ball number 1. The 1-0 pitch. This ball is lined down the first base line and goes foul. One pitch, low and into the dirt for ball number 2. Villapondo, the catcher for the Bandits. Spath is on the mound. Ball is shot back into the backstop. And that'll bring up 1 and 2. Nick Upstill out of San Francisco State University, one of many players on this team from that school. They did not have a season, unfortunately, this season, so many of them very eager to get out here and play some summer ball. 1-2 is in. This one is shot into left center field. Upstill will travel to second. Upstill will go 3. And he is safe at third. And a leadoff triple from Nick Upstill. And a great start for the Collegians on the offensive end.
Second baseman, number 4, Jackson Chatterton.
That'll bring up number 4, Jackson Chatterton, who is second baseman. Young man out of Bradley University. This pitch is in outside the zone for ball number 1. Runner on third base for the Collegians. Still scoreless. Spath on the windup. This one is outside again, ball number 2. The Bandits have already played a few league games. Collegians, though, this is their first. 2-0. This one is shot line deep into right field, and this one is over the fence and out of here for a 2-run homer. Great start for the Collegians. Chatterton bats in a pair of runs, and it is 2-0 Collegians here in the bottom of the first, no outs. So a leadoff triple from Upstill, and then a home run deep into right field from Chatterton. And that brings up number 13, John Gazdar.
Shortstop, number 13, John Gazdar.
First pitch in here from Spath is right down the middle for strike number 1. Second pitch is pushed foul. 1-1 count. 2-1 count, excuse me. Next pitch is in low and into the dirt. That is ball number 2. I thought it was 2-2. Pitch from Spath is in. This one is shot up into shallow left and dropped. Gazdar will get a single. So 3 at-bats, 3 hits for the Collegians.
Catcher, number 5, Garrett Fisher.
That brings in number 5, Garrett Fisher, the catcher for the Collegians. Fisher playing at the University of Northern Colorado up in Greeley. a very successful season this year in the WAC conference, getting all conference honorable mention as Spath looks at first, tries to get Gazdar. Spath for the Bandits struggling early. The windup. This one is sent deep into left. And this one is out. This one is caught deep in left field. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Gazdar will stay at first.
Third baseman, number 22, Alec Ackerman.
Alec Ackerman, another man out of San Jose State. This ball is grounded to third. And this one will be an infield hit for Ackerman. Gazdar will advance to second. And 2 runners on now with 1 out.
Center fielder, number 1, Ryan Vogel.
Ryan Vogel coming up, another player out of Bradley. Him and Jackson Chatterton both coming from there. Runners on first and second, that is Ackerman and Gazdar. This pitch is bouncing and finds the gap there. Gazdar will go home, and that'll score a 3rd run for the Collegians. And so an RBI single from Boulder. And it is 3-0 Boulder in the bottom of the first.
Right fielder, number 9, A.J. Fruco.
Right fielder A.J. Rucco will come up to bat. Runners on first and second. Spath checking his right shoulder. This ball is in and swung on and missed for strike number 1. A.J. Rucco, son of manager Tony Rucco. A.J. Rucco playing at Cal State East Bay. Spath on the 0-1. This one is low and catches the bottom of the zone for strike number 2. Runners on first and second. 5 hits here early for the Collegians. Oh, 2 pitch, and runners will take off. This one is shot into shallow center, and it'll drop. Ackerman will run home. Vogel will go to third, and he is safe. Rucco goes to second and has a standing double, and another run is batted in. Ackerman scores there, and it is 4-0 Boulder now.
First baseman, number 8, Brady Miguel.
First pitch is in, low and outside the zone for ball number 1. Brady Miguel up to bat, left-handed hitter. Collegians with already 6 hits. Collegians with a dominant 15-5 win on Thursday over Dodge City, but they did not swing the bat particularly well. This one's low into the dirt for ball 2. Dodge City struggled pitching-wise on Thursday. Walked in a lot of runs that day. This ball is 2-0. Just dots the outside of the zone for strike number 1. Runner on second and third. Boulder with an early 4-0 lead here in the top of the first. Bottom of the first, excuse me. This one is shot down the right field line and goes foul. Brady Miguel playing first base here today. Brady Miguel out of Cal State Monterey Bay. Runners on second and third, 2-2 count here, 1 out. This one is in and goes down the third base line and foul. Two pitch. Low for ball 3. Full count here for Brady Miguel. Tough start here for Spats, who's just trying to get out of the inning. Three-two pitch. This one is shot to third and is caught. That is Phytech on the catch. And runners will stay where they're at, and that'll be the second out.
Designated hitter number 28, Justin Francis.
Number 28, Justin Francis coming up to bat, the designated hitter on the night for the Collegians. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Collegians lead 4-0. This ball is in, catches the corner of the zone for strike number 1. Oh, one. This one's shot and dropped into right field. 1 run scores, 2 runs score, and it is 6-0 Collegians when we are back to the top of the order with Nick up still. Justin Francis, nice RBI single there.
Left fielder number 23, Nick Upstill.
Upstill earlier in the inning with a leadoff triple. First pitch is in. This one's sent into shallow center, and it's caught, and that will retire the side. So Collegians, a lot of success early. I've been swinging the bats very well. 7 hits, and they are up 6-0 in the bottom of the first. We'll be right back from Scott Carpenter Park. Back top of the second inning here between the Collegians and the Bandits. Gifford on the mound with a 1-2-3 inning to start the game as that first pitch is in for strike number 1. Collegians with 6 runs in the bottom of the first on 7 hits. That one is low and outside for ball number 1. Collegians got through the entire order in that first inning. Up to bat right now for the Bandits is number 3, Thompson. 1-1. This one sent into deep right center and is caught. That is number 1, Vogel, with a diving grab.
Actually, oh, maybe. No, I missed the ball. He could go.
Catcher number 5, or catcher number 20, Keegan Villapondo.
Villapondo up to bat, 1 out in the top of the second. This one shot straight up behind, and Fisher gets the grab for out number 2. So Gifford running a no-hitter here early in the second inning.
Right fielder number 7, Andrew Iwanicki.
Iwanicki up to bat for the Bandit. Gifford goes through. This one is shot back for an 0-1 count. That ball is foul. Earlier start here tonight, 7 p.m. Last 2 games against Dodge City were at 8. Games ended pretty late. This one is sent third base side and goes foul behind the Collegians dugout. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Top of the second inning, Collegians lead 6-0. Still no hits for the Bandits. Gifford, this one is shot back into the backstop. Goes foul. On deck for the Bandits is Chacon, the center fielder. Oh, 2. Inside for ball number 1. One, 2. High and outside, ball number 2. Gifford on the 2-2 count with 2 outs. Swung on and missed, and he strikes him out. That retires the side, and Gifford still with a no-hitter in the top of the second. We go into the bottom of the second. Collegians lead 6-0. Leading off here in the bottom of the second inning is Jackson Chatterton. First pitch is in and outside for ball number 1. Chatterton homering on his first at bat in the first inning, a 2-run homer, and put the Collegians up by 2. Second pitch is in, catches the outside of the zone for strike number 1. Chatterton, left-handed hitter, sent his first home run deep into right field. This one is hit hard down the right field line and foul. 1-2 count. Collegians looking to build off their very successful first inning. Went through the entire order as the 1-2 pitch is in. This one catches Chatterton swinging strike number 3. And that is 1 out here in the bottom of the second. That brings up John Gazdar.
Shortstop, number 13, John Gazdar.
Gazdar 1 for 1 on the day with a base hit in the first inning. First pitch is in, low, and outside for ball number 1. One-0. Outside again. Ball number 2. This pitch catches the left arm of Gazdar, and he will take a base. 1 runner on now, with 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Catcher, number 5, Garrett Fisher.
That goes pretty good. Catcher Garrett Fisher comes up to the plate. First pitch is in and outside for ball number 1. Bath catches outside of the strike zone there for strike number 1, 1-1 count with 1 out. Runner on first, that is John Gazdar. The Legions lead 6-0 with 7 hits. Gazdar safe at first. Spath continuously peeking over his left shoulder. Strike 2 there for Fisher. The Bandits very aware of the Collegians' strong running game on the base path. Had a very successful time. This one is sent to second and will be turned for just 1 out at second base as they get Gazdar. That is out number 2. And Fisher is saved at first with an infield hit. 2 outs.
Third baseman, number 22, Alec Ackerman.
Alec Ackerman, right-handed hitter, up to bat. He pushes this one back to the backstop, foul for an 0-1 count. Runner on first, that is Garrett Fisher. Oh, 1 count here. This one low and into the dirt for ball number 1, 1-1 count. Collegians' first year in the Mile High Collegiate Baseball League. Last year competing in the Rocky Mountain Baseball League. Competing there ever since they were re-amped. And this one is pushed into deep left field and goes foul. Until they were re-amped in 2013 after a almost 30-year hiatus. But will compete in the Mile High Collegiate Baseball League this year with a load of great teams from the Denver Boulder area and all along the Front Range. Ackerman tips this one back, goes foul. Fisher still on first. Ryan Vogel on deck. Ackerman up to bat right now with a 1-2 count. Fisher goes, tries to steal second, but that one is pushed foul. Carter Henninger playing as first base coach right now. Likely we'll see him later in the game on the mound. This pitch is low and outside for ball number 2, 2-2 count. Ackerman attends San Jose State, but is a local of Colorado, coming out of Parker, Colorado, and Chaparral High School. He is one of 3 people on this team from Chaparral. Runner on first. This one is Clint first, and they will get him out. So Ackerman grounds out to first, and that will retire the side. So the Collegians cannot add to their early lead, and they will take a 6-0 lead into the top of the third. We'll be right back from Scott Carpenter Park.
Andre Chacon.
Andre Chacon leading off for the Bandits in the top of the third inning. Collegians with a commanding 6-0 lead here. Grayson Gifford still pitching a perfect game right now. This one is in for strike number 1. Great pitch there. Chacon, the center fielder here, the 0-1 count. This one inside for ball number 1. Beautiful night here in Boulder, Colorado, here at the base of the Flatirons. Great night for some Collegians baseball. 1-1 count. Into the zone, breaking ball for strike 2. One-two pitch, Gifford. Catches Chacon looking, and another strikeout for Gifford. And 7 batters, 7 outs. And that will bring up Bermanhack for the Bandits.
Left fielder, number 10, Sam Bermanhack.
Bermanhack, right-handed hitter. Third baseman for Fort Collins. Gifford the windup. Catches him swinging. Strike 1. On deck is Fiatek. That is the third baseman, excuse me. Bermanhack is the left fielder. One out here in the top of the third. 6-0 Collegians lead. 1-1 pitch from Gifford. Strike number 2. Gifford throwing extremely well right now. One-two pitch. That one low, and Fisher thought that caught the zone, but it is called a ball. 2-2 count. Two-two pitch from Gifford. Fastball outside. 3-2 full count. Three-two pitch. High, and that is ball number 4. So no hitter still alive for Gifford, but the perfect game is gone. First runner on base for Fort Collins tonight. That brings up third baseman number 17, Piatek.
Third baseman, number 17, Alex Vitek.
Bandits in an early hole right now, looking to catch up. Down 6-0, first inning runs from the Collegians. Gifford goes to first. Finds Miguel, but cannot get Bermanhack. Good crowd here at Scott Carpenter Park. Remember, all Boulder Collegians games are free admission. Pitches in, fastball outside the zone, ball number 1. Free admission to all Collegians games, and enjoy a drink from our Baseline Liquors vendor and get something to eat from SV Street Eats. One 0 count, top of the third. Grayson Gifford on the mound. This one is in for strike number 1. Fastball outside, ball 2. Bermanhack leading off the bag a little bit. Possibly looking to steal a base. No stolen bases so far for either team. Collegians a great bag stealing team, though. 2-1 pitch here. He catches Vitek swinging for strike number 2. We want to apologize for any technical difficulties we had in Thursday night's matchup. We have since resolved those and hope you can watch this game comfortably. 2-2 pitch. This one catches the outside of the zone, strike 3, and he gets Vitek looking. And another strikeout for Grayson Gifford, and that is 2 outs as we are back to the top of the order for the second baseman, Murray, for the Bandits.
Second baseman, number 22, Nick Murray.
One runner on. First pitch just outside the zone. Ball number 1. Bermanhack, the left fielder for the Bandits, on first. 1-0 pitch. This one is shot to second. That is handled by Chatterton. Thrown to Miguel for out number 3. So that retires the side. Still no hits for the Bandits. Perfect game is given up from Gifford, but throwing well through 3 innings. And it is 6-0 Collegians heading into the bottom of the third. We'll be right back from Scott Carpenter Park.
Fielder number 1, Ryan Vogel. Get out of here.
Center fielder Ryan Vogel up to bat. A single in his last at bat. This one just outside the zone for ball number 1. One 0 pitch from Spath. This one is blown into the dirt for ball 2. Vogel with a incredible diving catch in the second inning. Out in center field, 2-0 pitch. This one is shot deep into left field. Going back. This one is another homer for the Collegians. That is 2 homers on the day. It is the Bradley boys that are swinging the bats right now. And that increases the Collegians' lead to 7-0. What was that? That brings up AJ Rucco, right fielder. So 2 home runs on the day for 3 runs for the Collegians. And it is
right fielder number 9, AJ Rucco.
It is the 2 gentlemen from Bradley University going yard for Boulder today. Two balls early here for AJ Rucco in the bottom of the third. 2-0 pitch. This one catches the corner of the zone. Strike 1. 2-1 count. 7-0 Collegians. 2-1 outside. Spath not taking much time on any of his pitches. Eight hits so far for Boulder. AJ Rucco up at an RBI double in the first inning. This one is shot into deep short and is caught for out number 1. That brings up left-handed hitter, first baseman Brady Miguel.
First baseman number 8, Brady Miguel.
Brady Miguel also with a double in the first inning in that spectacular 6-run inning, low into the dirt from Spath, ball number 1. On deck is Francis for the Collegians. No runners on here, but this one is sent down the right field line. Miguel will just go 1. And a single from Miguel. He's now 2 for 2 on the evening as Francis comes up to bat.
There's no way his mic is
Broken.
Villapondo having a word with his pitcher there, as he is
Designated hitter number 28, Justin Francis.
Justin Francis, the designated hitter, up to bat. 1 runner on, that is Brady Miguel on first off a single to right field. First pitch is low, ball number 1. Bath having some trouble finding the strike zone. Again, first league game for the Collegians, but they will face off against Fort Collins again next Wednesday. That one will be in Fort Collins at City Park. Low, ball 2. Two-0 count here. Justin Francis, the designated hitter, outside and 3-0. So a runner on first, that is Miguel. And Francis ahead in the count here. Pitches in right down the middle, strike 1. Just 1 out, bottom of the third. Spath goes to first, tries to catch Miguel. He cannot. Spath trying to find Thompson there at first base. 3-1 count. This one is driven into right field. And that will be a single, but Miguel will advance to third. So we have runners on the corners, 1 out. And that comes back to the top of the order for left fielder Nick Upton.
Left fielder number 23, Nick Uphill.
Nick Upstill, utility guy in the outfield, will play anything out there, and a left-handed hitter. He has played every game for the Collegians so far. 1 out, runners on the corners. First pitch is in. Strike one. 0-1 count. Francis on first, Miguel on third for the Collegians. 7-0 lead. We are just in the bottom of the third inning. This pitch is sent into shallow left. It is caught. Miguel does not go home. He will stay at third, and that is 2 outs.
Second baseman, number 4, Jackson Chatterton.
Jackson Chatterton back up to bat. One of the 2 home run hitters on the evening so far. Him and his college teammate. This one is sent deep into right center field. And this one is out of here for his second home run of the day. 3-run homer there. And the Collegians are just dominating. 10-0 in the bottom of the third inning. No hits for the Bandits. You could not ask for a better start from Boulder. John Gazdar up to bat, right-handed hitter from San Jose State University.
Shortstop number 13, John Gazdar.
This first pitch is low and in the zone, strike 1. Second pitch, also into the zone. 0-2 count. This one way out is blocked by Fitek. Does not go past. Chatterton, 2 home runs on the day. Chatterton with 2, Vogel with 1. This one is low and just misses the zone. Ball 2. Two count. This one is popped up to center, and this one is easily grabbed from Fort Collins, and that'll retire the side. But the Collegians get another 4 runs. A run is batted in, and a 3-run homer from Jackson Chatterton. We head into the top of the 4th inning. Collegians up big, 10-0.
Leading off the top of the designated hitter number 5, Tommy Ollitz.
Number 5, Ollitz up to bat. He is the designated hitter for Fort Collins. Still a no-hitter here for Gifford into the 4th. That one way up and inside. Almost clips Ollitz, but in for ball number 1. One 0 pitch from Gifford. Swung on and missed. Strike number 1. Gifford got some late reps in that last Dodge City game on Thursday night, just in preparation for his start here. 1-1 pitch. It's inside breaking ball for strike 2. 1-2 count. On deck is Leifgren, the shortstop for Fort Collins. This pitch. Outside for ball number 2. 2-2 count, no runners on. Top of the 4th inning. Boulder leads 10-0. Two-two pitch from Gifford. This one low on a breaking ball, and that brings up full count. Three-two pitch from Gifford. This one swung on and missed. Is Ollitz on that pitch, and another strikeout from Gifford, 1 out. And that brings up the shortstop.
Shortstop, number 8, Bryce Leifgren.
Fort Collins just cannot buy a hit right now. They are swinging on Gifford's pitches, but they just cannot hit. And here's first pitch inside, ball 1. One 0 pitch from Gifford. This one outside, ball 2. Collegians pretty much have this field to themselves the rest of the summer. Boulder 14ers will use it occasionally as well, but Boulder High School has concluded their homestand at least for the 2021 high school season, so should not be any more late starts. That is the reason why there were 2 8 p.m. starts last week against Dodge City. This ball is outside. Ball 3, 3-0 count. Gifford struggling to find the strike zone with this batter. But finds himself behind in the count, 3-0. This one outside as well, so second person on base this evening for the Bandits. And that will put a runner on first with 1 out in the top of the 4th.
First baseman, number 3, Brett Thompson.
Number 3, Thompson, the first baseman. First pitch is high for ball 1. Grayson Gifford needs to look to find the strike zone again. This pitch is in, and great pitch there. Finds the bottom corner of the strike zone. Strike 1, 1-1 count, runner on first. 1 out in the top of the 4th. Again, at bat is number 3, Thompson for the Bandits. Fastball there from Gifford. High and outside, and Fisher wants a word with him at the mound. It's that time of year when your air conditioner needs to be working just right. Call Home Run Heating and Air for all your cooling needs. A premier HVAC contractor serving Boulder County for 25 years. It's quality right off the bat. Home Run Heating and Air. Evenings here in Boulder just so magnificent as you take in the breathtaking views, and it has certainly cooled off a lot from the scorching heat today. Sun is setting over the mountains. Time is 8:07. 2-1 count. This one is shot back into the backstop, and we'll bring up 2-2. Number 20, that is Villapondo, the catcher for Fort Collins, is in the on-deck circle, a right-handed hitter. Give her 2-2 low, bounces off the dirt, Fisher catches it, and that brings up full count. Leafgren being very patient here, or Thompson, excuse me, is being very patient. Runner is off. This one is sent to Gazdar at second. Runner is safe at first, but we'll send it to Miguel. Runner is safe at second. Gazdar will send it to Miguel. And that is out number 2. So runner advances to second, but that brings up 2 outs for right-handed hitter Villapondo.
Catcher, number 20, Keegan Villapondo.
Runner in scoring position for Fort Collins. First time this evening that's happened. And Gifford talking to his catcher. Left-handed hitter Iwanicki, the right fielder for Fort Collins, is in the on-deck circle. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Gifford first pitch way high. That will advance the runner to third. That is Leafgren on third. And so runner on third base here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. Still no hits for Fort Collins. Just one more out here to escape this inning. Gifford has thrown a fantastic game so far, but walks a hitter in this inning, and he is up to third. Leafgren leading off at third. Gifford takes a peek at third into his windup. This one is low and does not catch the zone. That is ball 2. Two-0 pitch. This one does catch the bottom of the zone. Strike 1. So 2-1 count for Gifford. He's going to try and get out of this inning. Still no runs scored. This one catches the strike zone as well. Great pitch. And after being behind 2-0, Gifford catches up. 2-2 count. Runner on third, 2 outs. So just one more strike away from escaping this inning. And he catches him swinging. Another strikeout from Gifford, and he survives. Still no hits as the Collegians take a dominant 10-0 lead into the bottom half of the 4th inning. New pitcher in for the Bandits. That is John Kluss coming in, left-handed thrower.
Leading off in the bottom of the fourth for the Collegians. Pitcher number 5, Garrett Fisher.
Catcher Garrett Fisher comes up to bat, right-handed hitter. First pitch in from Kluss. This one is shot into deep left and is easily caught out there for out number 1. That is Furman Hack on the catch there.
Third baseman number 22, Alec Ackerman.
Alec Ackerman coming up. Alec Ackerman with an RBI single in the first inning. Second pitch from Klutz. This one catches the zone. Breaking ball, strike number 1. Second pitch. Ackerman swings at this one. This one is up over the press box. And that brings up an 0-2 count with 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. 10-0 lead for Boulder. 0-2 pitch. This one is grounded to third. And Ackerman is out at first. That is Vitek on the throw out. He throws it to Thompson. And that will bring up Ryan
Center fielder number 1, Ryan Vogel.
Number 1, Ryan Vogel, right-handed hitter. This one chopped foul down the third baseline. Vogel with the solo shot, home run earlier in this one. Playing well early. Left-handed throw. This one is in and just outside. Does not catch the corner there. Ball 1. Second pitch. This one is popped up deep into center field and should be an easy out for the center fielder. Chacon there. And a 1-2-3 inning. John Klutz comes in and gets the Bandits out of an inning there for the first time. They do not give up a hit. And we will head into the bottom of the 5th inning. And Boulder leads 10-0. Coming up to bat for the Bandits, left-handed hitter. This is Iwanicki, right fielder.
Right fielder number 7, Andrew Iwanicki.
Gifford staying into the game, top of the 5th inning. Still no hits off him. Gifford into his windup. This one is shot to second base. Chatterton gets to it. He gets the out at first. Great play from Jackson Chatterton. And he sends this one to first. And he keeps the no-hitter alive. I'm sure his pitcher will be happy about that. So no runners on, 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. And that'll bring up number 24, the center fielder.
Center fielder number 24, Andre Chacon.
Andre Chacon up with Furman Hack On deck, Furman Hack on deck. He's one of the only people to actually get on base for the Bandits so far. One out. Gifford through his progression. This one low and outside for ball one.
That's crazy.
1-0 pitch. And this one catches the left leg of Chacon, and he will take his base. One runner on now. Approaching the bottom of the order as Furman Hack comes up.
Left fielder, number 10, Sam Furmanhack.
Still a warm day out here, but the sun is not beating down, so comfortable warm breeze blowing through. Bit of lightning out in the distance. Hopefully that does not disrupt this one. First pitch is down and in the dirt, ball one. Runner on first base, that is Chacon, center fielder. Yeah, Furman Hack made his way all the way to third base after being walked earlier in this one. This one catches the bottom of the strike zone, break the ball. Strike one. One pitch. Great pitch there. Strike two. 1-2 count, one out. On deck at the end of the order for the Bandits is Fitek, the third baseman. Completely woodback league, the Mile High Collegiate Baseball League is. 1-2 pitch. This one shot into the backstop. One-two runner on first. This one, a filthy pitch from Gifford, and that strikes out Furman Hack. And back to the top of the order, we have number 22, the second baseman, Murray, up to bat.
Now batting third baseman, number 17, Alex Fitek.
Runner on first. This first pitch is in low for ball one. Great breaking ball on that last pitch. On the last batter for Gifford to strike him out. The Bandits just struggling to make any sort of contact, only getting on base from hit by pitches, as that one's in for strike one, from hit by pitches and walks. Not doing much on the base path either. 1-1 pitch. Right down the middle, strike two.
Yeah.
1-2 count. Gifford looking to go 5 innings, no hits. 1-2. This one chopped foul down the third base line. One-two pitch. Gifford look over his left shoulder and he goes in. That one looked good from here, but be called ball two, so 2-2 count. Two pitch for, and he strikes him out swinging, and he ends the inning here with a strikeout as the Collegians go into the bottom of the 5th inning up 10-0.
Right fielder, number 9, AJ Rucco.
AJ Rucco up to bat to lead off here in the bottom of the fifth. Kless still on the mound. This one line to short and caught. Quick first out there. And Brady Miguel comes up.
First baseman, number 8, Brady Miguel.
So Collegians struggling to hit here against the left-hander Kless. No hits against him so far through 4 batters. Into his windup. One low. And misses the strike zone, ball 1. On deck is number 28, Francis. He's the designated hitter. That one catches the corner of the zone, strike 1. One count for the left-handed hitter, Miguel. Miguel with a double and a single on the day. This one thrown behind the back of Miguel. Wild pitch there from Kless. As Francis goes out to grab that one. Fastball there, catches Brady swinging. A lot of lightning coming in from the south end. Gonna keep an eye on that. Hopefully it doesn't get too close. 2-2 pitch. This one is high and wild again. So some good pitches and some wild pitches here on this batter. Plus pitching well so far for the Bandits. The only person that's been able to neutralize the electric and hot offense of the Collegians. 3-2 pitches in, and that one catches the inside of the strike zone, and he catches Miguel looking, strike 3. So 2 batters, 2 outs. Collegians still with no hit against Kless. And that'll bring up the right-hander, Justin Francis.
Designated hitter number 28, Justin Francis.
First pitch. This one up and high, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. This one inside does catch the strike zone, strike 1. Justin Francis still hasn't provided a walk-up song, so if you're watching this later, sorry if we didn't pick a good song for you. 2-1, that one goes out for ball 2. This one catches the outside of the zone. Great pitch from Kless, and it is a 2-2 count. 10-0. The Collegians lead here in the bottom of the 5th. 11 hits for the Collegians, still 0 for the Bandits. Through 5. 2-2 pitch. This one outside on a 2-2 pitch. It is 3-2. 1 out. No runners on. Pitch is out. He catches Francis swinging, and that will retire the side. So Kless continues to have some success at the mound for the Bandits, but we will head into the top of the 6th inning. Collegians up 10-0.
Nick Murray.
Gifford will stay in the game through 5 innings, 0 hits so far. Only 3 runners on for the Bandits as right-handed hitter number 22. Murray is up to bat. Back to the top of the order for the Bandits. Gifford threw his windup this one. Bouncing ball to short. Gazdar handles it and throws it to Miguel at first. Great play from Gazdar. The infielders making some great plays helping out Gifford here. Chatterton with a great grab in the last inning, and Gazdar handled the bounce well there.
Designated hitter number 5, Tommy Hollis.
And 1 out. 10-0 Boulder. Here in the top of the 6th inning, Gifford still with a no-hitter. We're here in the Mile High Collegiate Baseball League. We go by NCAA rules, so if the Collegians stay up by 10 after 7 innings, that will be a run rule and the game will be over. First pitch, this one way inside. Ball 1. Collegians hit that in the first game, winning 15-4 over the Denver Browns. Denver Browns, a men's league team out of Denver, Colorado. 1-0 pitch low. Fisher off his chest. That is 2-0. Designated hitter Ollitz up to bat for Fort Collins. Want to shout out all our host families out there that have helped make this season possible, giving young ball players a place to live, to come out here and play some summer ball. We appreciate you. 2-0 pitch. This one is sliced on the third base line and goes foul to 2-1 count. This game going a lot quicker than the other 2 games this week. Both games against Dodge City for the Collegians surpassing 3 hours in time. Those were also 8 p.m. games, so games did not end until close to 11:30. This 2-1 pitch is outside. 3-1 count. It's ahead in the count right here. Bandits can't find any success swinging the bat, so only way they can get on base is getting hit or getting walked. 3-1 count. This one is sliced back behind the Bandit bench and goes foul. 3-2 count now for Ollitz. 1 out. The 3-2 pitch from Gifford. This one is sliced to second, and Chatterton cannot handle it. This one bounces over the outstretched left arm of his. And an excellent play from Chatterton in the last inning to help keep the no-hitter alive, but that one takes a sneaky bounce off the dirt and goes into the right field. Into right field, and a single for Ollitz, the first hit of the game.
They want the air. They want the air.
Gifford pitching very well. Fans want an air.
Shortstop number 8, Bryce Leafbrand.
That's tough.
Gifford playing very well. Top of the 6th inning. This pitch is popped up behind the dugout of the Bandits down the right field line. You can make a case. Uneven dirt, it feels like. A ball bounced up for Gazdar earlier in the inning, and then Chatterton had a ball bounce over his hand. So rough field conditions could have contributed to that. That one's low. Fisher checking if Ollitz is going to second. He does not. Fisher, great job handling that ball. And Azusa Pacifica getting a good pitcher here in Grayson Gifford. He will certainly be one of the strongholds this season for the Collegians. Collegians just getting started with their season. A great season coming up. This ball in low and outside. Collegians with some a few trips planned this year. We'll head around the Front Range for most of their league games, but we'll head to Hayes, Kansas in just a few weeks to take on the Hayes Larks. And then at the end of July, we'll head up to Fairbanks, Alaska. This ball is inside for strike 2. We'll head up to Fairbanks, Alaska to play the historic Alaska Gold Panthers in a 6-game series with them. Every game in that series is at 6:30 up in Alaska, especially in Fairbanks. It is light for majority of the day, so 2-2 pitch is high. That brings up full count. So manager Tony Russo looking at possibly getting a late night game there as it's still light out around 10 or 11 p.m. But a 6-game series with them. The second to last week of July. 3-2 count. Runner on first is Alitz. Gifford with just one hit given up. This one is low and just misses the strike zone. 4-4. So Leafgren will advance to first, while Alitz, the lone hitter on the day,
Catcher, number 20.
for the Bandits, will advance to second. So 2 runners on. With 1 out, Bandits find themselves in a decent position here, bringing up the right-hander, first baseman, number 3, Tom. In the on-deck circle is catcher Villapando. Both runners leading off. This is a great pitch from Gifford straight down the middle for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch coming from Gifford. Gifford over his right shoulder looking at second. Ball is in way up. Almost catches the left elbow of Thompson there. Fisher doing a good job catching that ball. Certainly, Collegians do not want to pass ball and risk advancing any of these runners. Gifford still pitching a shutout. 1-1 pitch. Gifford over his right shoulder takes a look at second. This ball low and breaking ball, strike 2. Collegians a load of great pitchers on this lineup, many of them coming from the Bay Area, schools like San Francisco State, University of San Francisco, San Jose State. They were planning on possibly using a few of them as relievers in this one, but Gifford pitching so well, he's going to stay in. 2-2 count for Thompson. 1 out, runners on first and second. This one is bounced and handled by Gifford. This one took an awkward bounce off the bat, but is handled easily from Gifford and gets the first out at first. So runners advance to second and third. 2 runners in scoring position now for the Bandits. This is the best situation they've been in all game. They will look to capitalize here with
number 20, Keegan Villapando.
With number 20, Villapando, the catcher, coming up to bat. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. Gifford still looking for the shutout. Swings at this one, and it is sent foul. With a skate park and a water park behind the outfield of Scott Carpenter Park, there's actually every home run hits a net and bounces right back. So when I say it's out of here, it really isn't out of here. This ball is low and outside the zone. Ball 1. One pitch coming up for Gifford in the top of the 6th inning. This game flying by, already 8:38 p.m., 7 p.m. start we had tonight. One pitch. Gifford takes a look at third. This one is shot into deep center, and a great catch there from the center fielder Vogel, and Ryan Vogel helped no runs score, and Gifford still with the shutout through 6. Collegians give up a hit but are still up 10-0 as we head into the bottom half of the 6th inning. We'll be right back from Scott Carpenter Park. Back to the top of the order for the Collegians in the bottom half of the 6th inning. That is Nick Upstill up to bat. This one is sent deep into right center field and is easily caught from the center fielder Chacon there. That one looked good coming off the bat, just did not sail that deep and quickly one out. So the Collegians swinging early.
Second baseman, number 4, Jackson Chatterton.
Jackson Chatterton coming up. Right-handed hitter. He's 2 for 3 on the day with 2 home runs. So great day from him. He's going to look to continue his strong day from the plate. But John Kless giving the Collegians some trouble here. This one shot hard, almost into the dugout of the Collegians.
What's up, man? How are you?
John Kless, the left-hander, still has not given up a hit since he came in back in the 4th inning. Chatterton on the 0-2. This one's outside for ball 1. One-two pitch coming up for Kless. Chatterton at the base, at the plate. This one is low and inside for ball 2. Chatterton playing well at the plate and also coming up with some big plays in the infield, helping his pitcher out. Handled a bouncing ball earlier, and he is swinging here, strike number 3. And the bats were flying early for the Collegians, but they are struggling now as John Gazdar comes up to hit. This is number 13, the shortstop.
Number 13, John Gazdar.
Collegians. This pitch is in. Looked good from here, but outside the zone, ball 1. Collegians having to put this team together under new ownership at the end of March, beginning of April. 1-0 pitch. Gazdar lines this one to left field, and a 1-2-3 inning. Another one for the Collegians as John Kless, no hits allowed, and he continues to cause problems here. 10-0. We go into the bottom of the 7th inning. Pitching change for the Collegians.
Leading off the top of the 7th for the Bandit. Right fielder number 7, Andrew Iwanicki.
Grayson Gifford will end his evening tonight with 6 innings pitched, 1 hit, 0 runs. Great outing for him. And the left-hander Theo Dobkins is in for the Collegians. And again, up 10 runs. If the Collegians can get out of this inning with no runs scored, that will do it for the game tonight. They will play Fort Collins next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday, up in Fort Collins at City Park. I believe that one is a doubleheader as well. Apologies if the sound was a little off there. Left-handed hitter Iwanicki is up. Swings and misses on that 1-1 pitch, and it is 1-2. Theo Dobkins out of San Francisco State University, 6'2", 190 pounds. Left-hander, 1-2 pitch coming up. This one catches the strike zone. Great breaking ball there, and strike 3. Good start from Dobkins. And the Collegians are 2 outs away here from a 1-0 start in league play. Brings up left-handed hitter number 25. That is
number 25, Zeke Haas.
That is Zeke Haas. This pitch is in and just misses the corner of the strike zone, ball 1. 388, the deepest point in the outfield here at Scott Carpenter Park. Collegians have not played away from this field yet this season. Great fastball in there, strike 1. Collegians will have a game tomorrow. Unclear who they are facing yet. I believe it is the Boulder 14ers. This is a game that was scheduled kind of last minute as the 14ers are trying to put their team together. On the website, it did feature that we had a double header against Batters Box in Lakewood at All-Star Park. That is not happening. That was a misinput from last season. 1-2 pitch, and he catches and swinging. And Dobkins, a great start here. 2 outs, 1 out away.
It was really tough.
And that brings up right-handed hitter Furmanhack.
Yeah.
We were trying.
Left fielder number 10, Sam Furmanhack.
1 out away. Dobkins with a great showing out here to try and close this game out. Goes into his windup. His fastball is in for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch is in. Inside, can't catch the corner of that strike zone for ball 1. 1-1, 2 outs for the Collegians from Scott Carpenter Park. No runners on. Collegians up by 10. If they can escape this inning with no runs scored, they will escape with the victory. This ball right down the middle, and another fantastic pitch from Theo Dobkins. He has come in and is doing a great job closing this fantastic pitching effort from the Collegians. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed, and that will do it. A strikeout for Theo Dobkins, and he does not give up a hit. And a dominant 10-0 win from the Collegians here from Scott Carpenter Park. Only 1 hit given up. Grayson Gifford will be credited with the win. And the Collegians get off to a hot start here in league play. They are now 1-0 in the Mile High Collegiate Baseball League. This is their first game in the league, as for the past 7 years they have been in the Rocky Mountain Baseball League. Teams giving a tip of their caps to each other as the managers will meet at home plate. Excellent showing from the Collegians in a quick, only hour and 50-minute game here from Boulder. Want to give a big shout out to the pitching crew of the Collegians for coming up here and helping us here in the press box. They've done a great job running scorebook, helping with music and walk-up songs, so it's been great. Shout out to the crowd, SB's, Street Eats, Baseline Liquor, and everyone that has helped contribute to putting on this great show at Scott Carpenter Park. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon from Scott Carpenter Park. Still to be determined what opponent the Collegians will be facing. Looking likely like it's going to be the Boulder 14ers. But a good start to the season here. They improved to 3-1. They will head to Fort Collins next Wednesday. Managers meeting at home plate. Clay was walking off the field, and an excellent showing for them. So a strong 10-0 win to start league play for the Collegians. I'm Devin Marquez, the voice of the Collegians this season. I want to thank you guys for listening. You guys have a great night. Drive home safe. If you are listening to this from somewhere where you are not home, but I want to thank you guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a great night.